Lonnie B.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, Lonnie B?
I'm doing great, man. Feeling great. You know what I'm saying? In shape.
So big news in boxing today. Lamont Roach is fighting
Pitbull.
Pitbull. How you feel about that fight?
That's a banger. You know it's crazy. I wish they was promoted like a Tank or a Shakur, because this is a really, really good fight.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people should be more excited about this than Tank and Jake Paul.
How you feel about that fight? How you feel about the Tank and Jake Paul fight? Amidst the all the the controversy behind the draw with Lamont Roach, and a lot of people feel like Tank should avenge that draw or settle that score first before you step in there with Jake. But what are your thoughts on it?
I think that's absolutely right. Tank at the end of the day is a fighter. And we can't, I'll just say this. If they let this happen, if this really happens, I think the golden era of boxing is over. I think the Hagler, Hearns, the Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Haglers, Aaron Pryor, Alexis Arguellos, I think those days of boxing is over if Tank and Jake Paul do this exhibition. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, from a business standpoint, I get it. But get out the sport first and then do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think Tank being an active fighter and doing it. Listen, you never see nothing like this happen in the NBA or the NFL. You would never see a guy that's popular in the street that do all type of fancy dunks at Rucker Park in New York get to play against LeBron because everybody love him and he got 10 billion followers on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
You never see this in the NFL. You only see this in boxing. It's because they do whatever they want in boxing and they don't respect boxers. Like, they never say it, but they think boxers are illiterate. You know what I'm saying? They think they don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? They're just fighters. You know what I'm saying? And I think if this happens, it's making a mockery out of the sport. But on the flip side of that, I'm happy that Tank get to make $200 million. You get what I'm saying?
Of course.
I'm happy for that, you know what I'm saying? Because he give guys like me hope. Like, man, he come from the inner city, the ghetto, and he found the right people and without Heyman and guys who care about him and they're doing the right thing. So he's giving brothers from the ghetto who had it hard like himself hope. So on that part, I love it. But on the greatness part of the sport, I hate it.
Another fight is in talks right now. It's not solidified, but it's in talks right now. The return of the Shuck, Errol Spence, man down against ex-stablemate Jermell Charlo. So they're very familiar with each other. Right. Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence Jr.
Right.
How do you see that going now? If the fight is inked in, locked in and sealed. How you see Errol Spence versus Charlo? They both haven't fought in a long time. They both coming back. I don't know if Jermell is still with the trainer that they shared. I'm pretty sure Errol's not with Dak James anymore.
Right.
So, yeah, how do you see that fight playing out?
Honestly, my honest opinion, when you take the beating that Spence took his last fight, I think you're never the same after that. That's just my opinion. I think you're never the same after that. With the car accident and the beating he took, I think we'll never see the Spence that we fell in love with when his career started. So, I honestly don't want to see Spence fight. I think Jermell is just going. I think Jermell is going to stop him. He ain't been in there. And his last showdown. He got beat down, and I just think he's never going to be the same. And I think Charlo has enough left in the tank to stop Spence.
Before we get to 2026, I'm sorry I skipped ahead a little bit. Before we get to 2026, we got Las Vegas. Las Vegas' own Devin the Dream Haney.
Yes, sir.
Going against Brian Norman Jr.
Banger.
Representing Atlanta.
Banger.
That young kid is fire. Devin Haney, we already know. Devin Haney is pretty much king of the ring.
Yep.
How you see that fight going? That's gonna be a banger. I think people sleeping on that fight.
I think people sleeping on Devin too. I think people is jumping the gun saying he's gun shy. Me being a fighter, right? I'm gonna give Devin grace, and I'm not picking sizes or anything, but we don't give fighters. Well, I'm gonna say we don't give black fighters enough grace, right? People say, I'm gonna go back here, but I'm gonna get to your point. I'm gonna get back to your point. Like Canelo loses to Floyd, and they say it was too early, right? They say, oh, it was too early, but he had 43 fights, 43-0, and 8 world title defenses. It's too early. So when do he supposed to fight Floyd? When he like 80-0? Then he ready? No. Listen, he lost. I don't care what Canelo would have showed up. Floyd beats him every time. Period. So we're gonna put that in the dirt that he was too early and he was too young. Boy, that's bull. I'm not gonna let them take away. And listen, and you know, me and Floyd don't see eye to eye, but I'm not gonna take away his victory. He had a flawless victory, and he showed that he's one of the GOATs of the sport. The way he dismantled Canelo, it wasn't too early. It was the perfect time, and he got beat. Period. Now, I'm gonna get back to Devin. We need to give Devin that kind of grace because, you know, as a fighter, you be mentally messed up. He had, in my personal opinion, he won against Ramirez, but did he look the best? No, but he get grace. He's just coming off of a loss. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to be super careful.
No contest.
He wanted to be. Oh, I'm sorry. No contest.
Thank
Yeah, they no. But the punishment that he took.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Damage, not punishment.
Well, damage. Well, here's my thing. There's nothing wrong with being careful. It's nothing. Your fight right after that, you expect him to be super careful.
It was in the same city too. People don't realize how much that plays a part into it as well. It was in the same city as the fight that was aforementioned.
There we go. Yeah. So my thing is this. So we need to give Devin the grace that we give Canelo, that we give the fighters that they like. We need to give Devin that same grace. He had one, it wasn't even a bad performance. He had one performance, and he deserves that. So now this fight right here is going to be the fight to tell if he really gun shy or not. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I don't think so. You know, listen, fighters respond differently to adversity. With me, I got knocked out by Kovalev, and going into the fight, I fought 4 months later, a kid 18-0. And I was like a little nervous, but I'm like, I respond differently. I respond aggressively. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Devin, he responds in a boxer form, which is fine. He gets that grace.
That's his instinct.
That's his instinct. So he gets that grace. And I think this is going to be a great fight. It's a 50, for me, it's 50-50. Devin movement. I think this fight, we're going to see Devin settle down a little bit and try to let his hands go and fight. And I think, you know, Brian Norman, he does what he does. He comes in shape. He's going to put combinations together, but it's a 50-50 fight, and I am so interested in seeing it, and this is the fight that we need. This is the fight that boxing deserves, a fight that we need, and I'm excited for it. And it's kind of hard to pick a winner because I like both guys. me knowing Devin personally, and me liking Brian Norman, how I watch him fight his way to the top. How I watch him just beat guys today because I'm like, man, this kid can fight. How come I never heard of him? Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's going out there taking names, and he got his name big with fighting, and he got my hats off for that. That's the fighter's way, and I'm looking forward to seeing this fight, and I cannot wait.
Yes, sir. All right. Lastly, we're gonna wrap it up. How do you see the awards for 2025 going? Like, as of right now, we a little bit past the halfway point of the year.
Right.
What's the knockout of the year to you? What's the fight of the year to you so far? Who are the leading candidates for the knockout of the year and fight of the year?
With the fights that's coming up, or the fights that already happened?
Oh, fights already happened. What's your favorite fights of this year? If you can even think of them. Or, if not, which fights are you looking forward to most before that? Fights that have already been made before the end of the year, which ones are you looking forward to most?
Well, I go with the fights that happened already. I mean, I expected Usyk to do what he did today, Daniel Dubois. I expected
Hell of a
Shakur.
knockout.
Right. I mean, he's separating himself from. Listen, you got Usyk. He's one of the best heavyweights ever. Like I mean, you just got to say that. I mean, you can't say Daniel Dubois sucks because he just knocked out Anthony Joshua. And then everybody said that he really lost to Fury lost to Usyk the first time. But here's my thing with that. Yeah, but when Usyk got up, he should have did it again. Why like Usyk? Usyk said, okay, cool. Since y'all saying he beat me the first, I'm gonna give him a rematch. I'm gonna beat him worse this time. That's what silverbacks gorilla do. He's a silverback, and that's what they do. And he got my respect, man. So that right there was
for knockout. I like that for knockout.
Shakur and Zepeda, I expected that. I expected that to go that way. I'm more excited for the fights. That's Rolly and Ryan Garcia. I mean, I don't think nobody expected Rolly to win. Rolly came out and did his thing and showed he has a lot left in the tank. I would love to see. I can't wait for Tio and Shakur.
Is that next?
Yeah, I think they going back. Like I signed it. Tio said I signed it. That's
Tio said he signed it?
Yep. Tio said I signed this. I forgot what money was. He said, "But I see you in such whatever money put." But I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
that's going to be a good one because
banger.
Tio is explosive. He hits extremely hard, athletic, and Shakur tactician. But sometimes Shakur gets hit. Like I want to see if Shakur can do to Tio what he's been doing to everybody else.
Man, smartest fighter in boxing versus possibly the most explosive fighter in boxing. That's a recipe right there.
That's a
recipe right there.
That's a fight I'm excited for.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate your time, Lonnie B.
No problem. Thank you for having me, champ.
Yes, sir.